Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. So Kent State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. With the catch, it's Clark. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A first and 10 for this offense. Wants to go right back downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these.
Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you, don't be too aggressive.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Ready, go. Throwing, say it. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down, and guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Looking for room, it's Jackson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the counter. There he goes. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that out.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Sayin. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball no matter how many times they spend the magic beat. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. First play of the period will be a second down.
Sweet. Here we go. Ready? 1, freeze. Check. Level. Ready to go.
Here's Sayin to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. And the Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Sayin from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Buckeye! Into the end zone for 6. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Using his legs, it's King. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the golden flashes. Peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The golden flashes are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Unloads it left. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oof. You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He might want another play. Here's Julian saying to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. He is an absolute blur out there, and it doesn't take him many grabs to have that yards per catch through the roof, sort of like Paris Campbell has done or David Boston back in the day.
And these are the guys that scare the absolute mess out of you because they can fly. They run right by you, and you're a corner. You're backing up because you're so scared of their speed, and you can see it was on full display there.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he made the extra point without problem. If If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it and play at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Kent State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Timeout. The offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They want to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Meadow on the end zone, he's got it.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for space, it's Jackson. On the move at the 30. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Say it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Ole Miss looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Columbus. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions, an aerial exhibition so far. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coach Mark Carney told me at the half they have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said, we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Banks. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the golden flashes. Getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Throwing, say it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's got it again. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Sayin. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long.
Going to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sayin. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do I do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. they bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Running inside, it's Kane.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Guys, this offense is already really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. As we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeye! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how...
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The run inside. It's King. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Using his feet. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need...
Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Coming out with it, it's Etheridge. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the golden flashes, trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Takes the handoff. It's King. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.